ass niggas. Yeah, yeah. I see you looking at niggas. Let go. I do the same thing in Glenwood. Yeah. I see these fuck niggas checking for me. I see these fuck niggas checking for me. Bitch, I do the same thing every day. Bitch, I do the same thing every day.
It's right here. Yeah, you hit nobody right here.
No, I mean to the body though. Like I don't ever see you doing that in the fight.
No, but you gotta commit. And most guys, they gonna ball up on it. They ball up on the defense. You know what I mean? You do that right hand, I gotta commit my stuff, and then yeah. So I don't really do it. I throw it to the head, doing the ankle. One more step up the ladder.
One more step.
That's how I look at it. That's all. You know, I look at every fight that I get, man, it's a part of my legacy. Every fight, no matter how big, how small, every fight, man, it's a part of my life. It's like a fight of my life, you know what I mean? It's like being from the hood, and you gotta fight, you in the hood, it's survival of the fittest, right? Every fight I take just as serious, you know what I mean?
Well, when I looked at the fight, they also said you had been knocking them out, man. In the second round, they wasn't making it to the third round. Like, what's up with that, man? They talk like you the second round king. What's going on?
No, hey man, hard work pays off. You know what I mean? Hard worok pays off. You know what I mean? I got a good team behind me, man. You know what I mean? Coach Rob Lee, man.
Tell us about that chemistry.
Off,
what's up with that chemistry, Like a lot of people don't understand how important it is.
Well, my chemistry, man, that's everything when you become a part of the team. You know what I mean? Right, one thing about the team and how we roll is it's not about boxing. You know what I mean? It's a family thing over here. You know what I mean? That's not my coach. That's my dad. You know what I mean? So when we ride out there, man, if I get hit in both of my eyes and I can't see, and he tell me, son, step to the left and throw a right, throw a left, but he tell me to put my hands down, man, and throw a punch for my eyes closed, I'm gonna do it because I trust him like that. That's why I say it's not a business deal. You know what I mean? We family, man, you know what I mean? And we grind hard with each other, you know what I mean? Because you best believe if I go in there, I can go in there and get a contract, and he can bring it to me, say, here, sign this. I just close my eyes and just sign it. I trust him. I ain't got to worry about what's on it. I know he got my back, you know what I mean? That's how the chemistry is over here, man. You go on the war, you get to know who you going to war with.
Oh, man, that's what I'm talking about. Where you think you at as far as your career right now? Like, where you think you at? You think you're where you want to be? You think you got much more work to go? Where you think you at,
Nikolai, yeah, well, you know, I'm where I should be. You know what I mean? I'm where I should be, man, alhamdulillah. I'm where I should be. You know what I mean? I'm where God want me to be right now. You know, I'm comfortable, and I'm happy, and I'm just working harder and harder every day, man. I thank God, man, for the opportunity each and every day, because it's not a right, man. It's actually a privilege.
I got a personal question, though, man. You think, as far as, like, the public and the boxing industry in itself, man, you think they recognize you, like, really, really recognize you as a true champion or not? Or you think you got some more proving to do?
Well, I mean, you always got proving to do, but you can maybe say yes or no to that to the general public, but anybody inside the boxing game, they know me and they actually recognize me. Can't too many fighters do what I did. Not too many at all. If you want to give me names, name them, because I done more in the amateurs than most of these champs today in the pros have done. You know what I mean? I represented the United States in the Olympics. As an amateur, I was doing top-level things, not just as a pro. As a pro, I done beat world-class fighters and world-class. A lot of these fighters ain't did what I did. They ain't got the resume I got, so it speaks for itself. I don't got to bark and say who I am and what I'm going to do, and I ain't got to do that. Look at my resume. That's all you got to do. You know what I mean? They know what it is.
And how much you been getting avoided?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm tell you what I did. Something had me kind of slick laughing, man, recently too, man. Because, you know, I've been doing my studies, I've been, you know, doing my studies on you. But I also seen, man, your most famous fight was that fight with when you beat Morales, right? And how they put in one of the articles in the magazine that they awarded you with the upset of the year, man. Like they was kind of predicting that you weren't going to do it. So to me, the industry, it was a setup fight where they thought you were going to lose, but you showed the world.
No, they didn't think I was going to lose. They wanted me to lose.
Yeah.
They didn't think they needed me to lose, because you got to realize Pacquiao and Morales had just fought before that fight.
Right.
Morales beat Pacquiao. So now the promoter's saying, listen, instead of making them do a rematch right back, let's do a double header. We can make more money off both of them on the same card. We can milk the public and make some money off of it. We can get a fight for Pacquiao to win and a fight for Morales to win. Just put them in there with this. They come to me with this fight. Yo, you want the fight? I'm like, who? Yeah, I've been trying to get that fight for a minute now. I take it. And
Right.
then his name was popping because he just beat Pacquiao.
Right, yeah.
Pacquiao won his rematch for the doubleheader. I'll go in there, you know, I do my thing. You know what I mean? I ain't no stepping stone. I ain't no Uncle Tom, nobody. You know what I'm saying? I go in, I'm going in to win.
Right.
I ain't looking at no money. I ain't looking at the camera. I ain't looking at none of that, man. I'm going in to win, man. I'm a winner. You know what I mean?
Man, Alki, you fought a good fight though, man. I watched that whole fight. I'm gonna tell you something, person. I watched that fight like 5 times, the whole fight. Real talk. I watched that, the whole fight, man. You know what I mean? And you fought a good fight, and you was focused. I seen it, the whole fight. Even the commentators at the first round, first two rounds, they were talking like they was unsure.
Unsure, yeah. I was gonna
By
run
the
from
fifth
you.
round, like they knew it. Like they knew you won this over with. You know what I mean? Okay, well, I want to talk to the coach real quick. This is a question. Like, can you tell us, you know, what it is about Zahir, man, that makes him great to you?
He's dedicated to one thing. He's hungry. We have a chemistry that 90% of the time, if you just look at him, he knows where I'm coming from. That is important, without saying a word.
Right.
Very important working in the corners. I look at him and something ain't right, I know.
Right.
No one else has to know. If I had to put up a smoke screen for him, I'd do it. But we know.
So you think it's like a combination of wisdom and talent?
Say that again?
A combination of wisdom from you as the coach and him as his talent, with his talent. It's a combination. Without the wisdom, the talent is no good. Without the talent, the wisdom ain't gonna work, right?
It's like knowledge.
Right.
One has knowledge, one has wisdom. When you have wisdom, you have understanding.
Right.
We have the chemistry there.
So a lot of fights don't understand how important that is, man. The chemistry is everything. Is there somebody out there, man, like somebody you think you want to fight or a fight that you really want, that you haven't got?
Nah, man, you can't. In this game, you can't even say that, man, because you get somebody that be champ today, and and you like, ooh, and then you like, oh, y'all want to fight that guy, and then tomorrow he lose. Then after he lose his stock drop, guess what he say? You said you want to fight me, let's go. Oh, now I don't need you now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's a business, man. It's like a chess game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta watch where everybody moves and how they settle into what position. And when your time comes, you gotta take advantage. You know what I mean? And take your position.
You feel like it's your time?
Oh man, yeah, definitely, man.
What you think, Coach?
Man, definitely.
It's our time, man.
I mean, it is what it is. It comes without effort.
You know what's funny?
You know what I mean?
These last 3 fights we had, they played him short. They looked at his age.
Right.
They looked at he was inactive. But we've been always in the gym. And each one went down. You know, we don't do the talking, we do the talking inside the ring. We expose a lot of things, and it was exposed that we're still in. And all those people who've been talking all that stuff, all of a sudden they're not talking. Their excuse is they want more money.
Right.
Nico.
We beat them every time. And I feel it's a legacy. We'll continue on. It's our time.
Team Raheem, RMR, GBE, baby. We checking all the way. Decatur Red, dear mama. Love you, dog. Salam alaikum, ma. Let's do it.